Hey everybody, it's Heather with Diamonds and Dragonflies, and welcome to this week's Whip and Chat. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you found me, and I'm going to be doing actually a kit up in chat today. So I'm going to be kitting up a project to take with me on my road trip this weekend to go see my daughter Emily graduate with her master's degree in clinical psychology. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much. You know, I do a lot of kit up in chats. I really like doing this. It's kills two birds with one stone. I get to talk to you guys and I get to kit up. So I'm not really going to be explaining a whole lot of what I'm doing. There'll be little interludes here and there of what I'm actually doing, but I'm just going to do it in the background while I am talking to you. It has been a hot minute since I have done a whip and chat. I think this will be 2 weeks I've gone without, or 2 or 3 weeks without. A lot's been going on in my life, a lot. And I'm going to try and talk about it today. Some of it's good, some of it's not so good. Some of it is, I don't know what the hell's happening. But we're going to talk about it. If you have not watched my unboxing that went up on Tuesday, I'm going to be kitting up this adorable baby Highland cow from Diamond Art Studio, UK. I was tickled when I unboxed this. I loved it. It's only a 40 by 40. And I was like, you know what? Let's take that with us on our trek. So I'm going to be kitting it up, 42 colors. I'm going to be kitting it up into Elizabeth Ward's to make travel as easy and as uncomplicated as possible. So I have already gone and split up my drills here to know what size. I've got my tray. I've got my dryer sheets. I have my static guard and Q-tip in case it's out of control. I have some extra leftover containers if I need them. So that's how I kit up. So you get the abbreviated version. So I always start with my largest colors first and then work down to the small ones. I have a lot that will fit in the small containers, but I don't have a lot of small containers available to me currently. So I might have to put some of these in the size up because of that fact. I am going to be using my Elizabeth Ward funnel from Art de Nicole. So I'm going to be using that to kit up in. And because this is 3D printed, it really does kind of add to the static. So I always start off with taking my static guard and I'm going to spray the inside of the funnel and the inside of where the containers go. So I did that. I'm going to let that dry for a few seconds. And while that is drying, I am going to start kitting up. All right, guys. Well, I hope everyone is doing really well. I hope that the last 2 weeks you have been healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally. I hope diamond painting is going really well for you. I do wish everyone the best all the time. Okay, this is still a little wet. So let me shake it and air dry it some. So yeah, I am leaving. The day that this goes up, I will be in my car with my husband, Kirk, and we are making the 4.5-hour trek to West Virginia to go and see our youngest child graduate with her Master of Arts in Clinical Psychology. Emily graduated with her undergrad 2 years ago in 2023, and here we are 2 years later, and she's getting her master's degree. The day I'm filming this, which is Monday, May 5th, this is actually Emily's first day at her new job. So that is really exciting that she is starting her new career. She has been working in the field of psychology prior to now, but she will actually be starting doing talk therapy and not just assessing individuals. All right, we've got more static in here. I'm going to do the breath thing. Shake it up. That seems to have done the trick. And pour the rest of those in there. I've got 2 bags of the black. There is no 310 color blocking. other than a little bit in like the butterfly body and the ladybug body. The entire image is outlined in black, which I actually really love when artwork is like that. So that's what all the black is for. She left on very good terms the job where she has been working as psychomotrice. So I think that's how you say it. She's been doing assessments to determine disorders, learning issues, that kind of thing. She worked with a lot of foster kids at her previous job. This is a women's treatment facility. They don't just do addiction stuff. They help women that have been domestically abused, sexually abused, you know, all that kind of thing. So, all right, that worked out really well. I'm going to throw a couple of dryer sheets in here just to help combat any additional static that might, I'm trying to shake them up and get them in here some. There we go. That might appear. All right, so we've got the big one done. So we are leaving on Thursday. Her graduation is actually on Saturday, but we are heading out early so that we can spend some time with her. She's also moving into a new house. She's leaving campus and moving into a new house with her with two roommates. And that move is taking place on Mother's Day. Yay, I get to spend Mother's Day helping my daughter move. You know, with my back problems, I'm pretty much just going to be spending time keeping Boo Boo G, my grand dog Juno, company and keeping her out of trouble while the bigger people do their thing. You know what? I think I could have gotten this in a smaller one. That's all right. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be all right. Oh. Oh, you know what? I think that would have been actually too much for the next one. All right, that one went really, really well. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So when I unboxed these 3 kits Tuesday, I was like, oh my God, I need that cow in my life. I need another diamond painting kitted up and working on, another whip, like I need a hole in the head. But it brought me so much joy. It's so pretty. It's so vibrant and adorable. And the kits that I'm working on right now are all pretty much darker colors. And they're kind of serious because of Just Breathe. I am hosting a mental health awareness event this month. It is not too late to join. Tomorrow, May 7th, is the deadline. Or no, wait a minute. Today is May 7th. So today is the deadline to be able to participate and post your start photo. Please, if you are doing a painting that you don't see that other people are doing, please get it approved before you just put it on the start photo. It does need to be a new start, a minimum of 40 by 40 centimeters. And there is a keyword. So you will have to go find the post and put the keyword in. So please do not put any drills on your canvas prior to doing that, because otherwise you will be disqualified from prizes. All right, we've got that one. All right, one more left to put in there. So I'm not going to need any more of these big ones. So let's move them into the extra box. It seems like that's all I have in the extra box. I think I need to go and check Temu's local warehouse, because I'm not dealing with tariffs or any of that kind of stuff, and see if I can get some of the smaller containers, because I need some of those. I need some. All right. So I'm really excited. I went last month with my son just to visit. This month we're going for graduation. William is staying at home. He is going to be taking care of the dogs, Atlas and Rhea, for us while we are gone. We are hoping to get to the Ogilvy Zoo, which we got rained out when we went last time. We are going to be stopping at the Flight 93 Memorial again. Kirk has not seen the visitor center, so we are going to be stopping by there again so Kirk can see it and visit. There we go. Ooh, that one barely fit in there. Okay, so that should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to take her into Pittsburgh for dinner Friday night to celebrate. That way, if she wants to do something with her father on Saturday night, there's a breakfast that we will be attending for the psychology department. I just can't believe that I'm finally done having kids in college. William graduated in 2022. Emily got her bachelor's in 2023. And then now her master's in 2025. So I do believe Emily is considering going to get her PhD down the road, but she wants to dive into her major and get her official license and all of that before pursuing a PhD. She has worked so hard. They don't do like honors for master's degrees, only for undergrad. But Emily is graduating and she had a 4.0 in her bachelor or in her master's degree. She was cum laude. She graduated with her undergrad, and she would have been magna cum laude if they did that for master's degrees. So I didn't know that, though. That was like new information that I got, that, you know, they don't do that for master's degrees. I guess they figure if you've reached that point, you don't need that extra pat on the back to say, look, you did really good. But we are very proud of her. Her father is coming. Not sure whether stepmom is going to be able to make it. They were having difficulty finding someone to watch their dog. I had snagged, like usual, my ex waited to the last minute, didn't even realize she was graduating this year, which just blows my mind. How do you not know your kid is graduating with their master's degree? I just don't understand that. But anyway, he waited too long to try and get a dog sitter. And then, of course, graduation had to be on Mother's Day weekend. You know, I really feel like the education system, higher education system, just likes to screw over moms. Because I had to move William out of his dorm room 3 times on Mother's Day. And now, you know, having to move her out of her dorm and out of her dorm apartment and into the house that they're renting on Mother's Day weekend. So pretty much for the last, 5, but a crossover of 2. So since 2017, so the last 8 years, I have been dealing with colleges. Well, 7 years. I've been dealing with colleges on Mother's Day. This year, my mother's birthday is May 11th, or would have been May 11th. And every now and then it falls on Mother's Day. This is a year that is happening. The year my mother died, her birthday was on Mother's Day. We just I don't know, celebrate is the right word. We just passed her 14 years since she has passed away. So she's been on my mind a lot. She would have been so proud of William and Emily and what they've accomplished. She would be very proud of Samantha too. She has come so far. If you are new to my channel, I have 3 children. My oldest, Samantha, is 32, and she is autistic with pervasive developmental disorder and sensory issues. She has the brain basically of a 6-year-old. Some things she's of age, but most things she's a young adolescent. She lives in a townhouse in Maryland with a roommate, and she has 24-hour staff. So there is awake staff with her, 12 on, 12 off. All right. Okay, we got those done. So now I'm moving into these. I know I'm not going to have enough of the small ones for everything. So I'm kind of looking to see if any of these have like more to... Let me put these off to the side. All right, let me just start with the little ones and we'll see how far we get. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, she, you know what I'm going to do here real quick? I am going to go and cut off the legend number because I do not use that in kitting up, and the stickers are a little big for the small Elizabeth Ward containers. So let's do that. That will make it a little easier to get the stickers where they should be. My middle child is William. He is 26. Yeah, 26. He will be 27 in December. He is an architect. He graduated college in 2022 as a, he got a bachelor's degree in architecture. He works from Virginia Tech. He works at an architecture firm in Maryland. I live in Pennsylvania, but I'm a transplant from Maryland. That's where my kids grew up. We moved to PA when William graduated. The day he graduated high school is the day that we moved to Pennsylvania. Well, we signed the deed and got our house that day. We actually moved the next day. And then Emily went to West Liberty University in West Virginia, and she got a master's or a Bachelor of Science in Clinical Psychology, and now she is graduating with a Master of Arts in Clinical Psychology, which I think is hilarious. I'm trying to figure out why the bachelor's degree is science, but then the master's degree is art. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. But, you know, I guess it's just one of those things I'm not supposed to understand why. So I'm just going with it. Whatever floats the higher education system. So very, very proud of my kids. They are very successful in their careers. Emily has been working since she graduated as a clinical psychologist, just not doing talk therapy. So now she will be able to be licensed, and she's working for, today is actually her first day at her new job, where she will be doing talk therapy. She can't do it until after she graduates and officially receives her license, but that will be by the end of the month that she'll have everything she needs to do that. So very, very excited for her. She's nervous. Can't say I blame her. But I can't wait to go see her. I feel very fortunate. She's actually going to be coming back home Memorial Day weekend. So I will have all the kids here again for Memorial Day weekend. Sammy's going to come. We're going to barbecue. I think we might get some fireworks that we can do here at the house for Memorial Day. Our dogs don't mind fireworks. We did this thing with them. I've mentioned this before in other whipping chats. We had a trainer that said, you know, instead of when there's thunder and lightning or fireworks, you getting like, oh, it's okay, be all right. You go, yay! And you show that it's excitement, so that they're not afraid. They know, oh, well, this is a happy sound. So that's what we did, and our dogs don't care. They're completely indifferent to fireworks and thunder. They don't seem to have any impact or effect on them whatsoever, which is a blessing, because if you have been watching my channel, you know that Atlas likes to bark multiple times throughout a whip and chat, that I have had to stop and go entertain him or whatever, so he stops barking. So we're going to hope Daddy's home today, so they're hanging out in the office while Daddy works from home. My husband, Kirk, next month will be 20 years that we've been a couple. November will make 19 years of marriage. He works from home on Mondays and Fridays. So he is working from home today. I've started to try and film whip and chats when he's home, simply because he can deal with Atlas and his barking. Yes, I have another dog, Rhea, but Rhea is the silent ninja. We jokingly say she's a ninja assassin. I've never seen a dog be able to walk so silently and quietly in a house on hardwood floors. And she does not bark. We've heard her bark like 5 times this June will be 5 years that we've had her. She was a pandemic rescue. She was a stray from Louisiana. So she is very, very quiet. I wish Atlas would take lessons from his sister, but nonetheless, nope. So going back, I haven't done a whip and chat since Easter, since before Easter. So all the kids were here for Easter. We had a nice time. We went bowling. Sammy beat Kirk, which I thought was hilarious. William actually was the winner of both games that we played. I came in second. Poor Emily got last every time. So even Sammy bowled better than her. We are planning on going bowling again when they are all here for Memorial Day. So that should be fun. Just looking forward to spending some quality time together as a family. For as long as I can. My husband and I have been going through a really rough time, as a lot of you know. And I don't know what the future is going to hold. A lot of things have been up in the air. My husband is an alcoholic, and he did go to rehab. It didn't take. He also has mental health issues, and it's, it's hard. So you never know what a person's mood is going to be. And that can cause a lot of issues. Some people say it's a good thing. Some people say it is a bad thing. I tend to give people a bazillion and one chances. I don't like to give up hope. I wish for the best. And I've been wishing for the best for the last 3 years. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to find it. I don't know whether it exists out there for me to find it. So I'm just trying to take one day at a time. This week is about celebrating my daughter and her accomplishment. It's about the start of Just Breathe. I'm really looking forward to that. So hoping that, things will work out okay. If they don't, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know a lot of, so, we'll just wait and see. I'm in a wait and see kind of pattern. So that's what we got to do. It's very difficult for me with my with my personality disorder. I suffer from borderline personality disorder, or I should just say I have borderline personality disorder. I mean, sometimes I suffer, but not all the time. So that's a little misleading. So, you know, I do what I can. I try to regulate as best I can. I have emotional reactivity. I tend to respond to situations more emotional than need be. It's like my emotions are in hyperdrive. So, you know, I see my therapist every week, and I do the best that I can. I don't want to talk about any more of the sad stuff, so we're not going to talk about it anymore. What else? So the tribe, the Diamond Tribe, has been doing really well. If you do not know what that is, I have a Patreon membership. And there are 2 tiers. One is the blue dragonfly and one is purple. Blue dragonfly, you get access to a special exclusive Facebook group that is just for members of the Diamond Tribe. And you get access to our messenger chat on Facebook. Then we have the purple dragonfly. You get all of that. Plus, after 6 months of consecutive membership, you qualify to get a birthday gift from me. We actually ended up starting a birthday club, and other members of the tribe contribute too, so that we can give nicer gifts, which I think is really nice and thoughtful. We are a family. Purple also gives you access to our Zooms. Blue and purple, you get access to exclusive events that I'm running. We've been doing Mystery Mania for the whole year so far, and we're going to continue to do it. I'm actually getting ready to complete my first mystery painting. We do it a special way, so I don't want to get all into that since it's only open to tribe members. But you do get it. I offer a money-back guarantee. You join. If you find out that it's not, you know, what you were looking for, and you want to cancel within the first 2 weeks, I will refund your money in full. We are up to 49. No, is that right? I think it is. I think it's 49. 49 members. They all get a shout out. I have a lot of free members. I don't really do anything for the free members. I mean, you are able to join for free, but I offer special events. We will be doing a Halloween event in October called Frankly Spooky. We did it last year. So that was an event that we held. But you get to have a community. I mean, our chat is going 24/7. We Zoom pretty much most days. It's very rare that we don't. We do have 3 official Zoom times throughout the week, but we're always doing pop-up Zooms. A bunch of us are retired, disabled, stay-at-home moms, or we work swing shifts or something like that. So we keep each other company throughout the day. Something really exciting that happened over the weekend is we got a new member. We threw up a Zoom so that we could get to meet her face-to-face, so to speak. And her name is Gloria, and she lives in Panama. She is amazing. It was like she had always been there. She just fit in and clicked so well. It was like mind-boggling. We've been fortunate enough to have a lot of members like that. We even have some members that when they first joined had so much bad anxiety, they couldn't bear to be in the Zooms, but they kept trying and got to know all of us through chat. And now they're with us all the time. We've seen such miraculous improvement in so many members' mental health. You know, when you have somebody that you can share a hobby with, when you have someone that understands what you're going through with mental illness, and mental health issues, it can be so fulfilling because you get that supportive atmosphere that you've been looking for. It's hard as adults to make new friends. I have found that people that don't diamond paint don't want to hear about diamond painting. And when that's a big part of your life, like it is for me, it makes it hard to get to know people, get to talk and chat, you know, and that's what we have. I wouldn't trade any single one of them for anything in this world. They have all truly become the family I choose. I love them all so very much. I have a lot of small shop owners that are members of my tribe. And the support that they give me is overwhelming. Overwhelming. And I wouldn't change any of it for anything in this world. There is a link down below in the description box that takes you to my Patreon where you can register and sign up if you'd like to give it a try. We do a monthly bingo. We are actually not doing it this month because of Mother's Day, Memorial Day, my daughter graduating. There just wasn't a good time to set it up. But normally we do a bingo every month that everybody pays for cards. And that money goes into a fund that we use to help people in the community if they want to be able to participate in events but can't afford a canvas, that kind of thing. So it's pretty amazing. I do want to give a shout out to the owner of Wolfgazer Studio. Catherine is going through a not so pretty child custody situation. If you go to my Facebook group, there is, she has made a post and there is a link to her GoFundMe. Even $5 can help make a difference. She's trying to get the money together. It's $5,000 to hire a lawyer to help fight for her daughter. So if you are at all able to contribute or donate, like I said, even $5 literally does make a difference. It would be greatly appreciated. She is also doing a special sale on her Etsy shop. It is linked down below in the description box under my discount codes. It is Dragonfly15. I do believe the discount sale is automatic, and I don't know whether or not my code stacks on top of that or not. But for right now, all the proceeds of her shop are going to go to help her pay her retainer fee. Her mother does quilts, and there will be some quilts on there. Kay does project bags. I'm going to be sending her some pictures of the ones that she's done for me so she can put some of the finished ones up there. So please, if you can, please go and donate and help. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And you can get some amazing project bags. I don't know how I lived without project bags, truly. It makes me so much more organized. It's not even funny. Wow, I put that sticker wrong, cockeyed. What have I been doing? A lot of diamond painting. I've been watching Charmed, the original, on Amazon Prime. I think I'm on season 3, toward the end of it. I've also been occasionally rewatching The Crown. I kind of go back and forth between the two. Kirk and I just finished this weekend season 3 of The Wheel of Time. So obviously I'm very excited for season 4, but most likely that's not going to be until at least next year, hopefully not the following year. We have a lot of catching up to do on Fire Country and Tracker, Reacher. We haven't started watching the new season of The Last of Us. So we have that coming up. Was it last weekend? Or no, the weekend before last was the NFL draft. That was so exciting. I'm so happy. We actually picked up 2 different hoagies. And if you are a football fan and have been for a while, then you might know who Sean Taylor is. He was a safety for the Redskins, and he was murdered in his home in 2007. He had a younger brother that was 18 years younger than he is, and his name is Gabriel. And Gabe was invited to go to the Commanders, and hopefully they are going to be signing him for a contract. He is amazing. He wants to finish what his brother started. Sean was an incredible, absolutely amazing defensive player. And the 4 years that he got to play in the NFL, had his life not been taken from him at such a young age, I really feel like the Redskins' history would just be so different than what it is. Truly. Okay, so I am out of the little ones, so I'm going to have to put these other ones, because I've got all of these left. They're going to have to go in the bigger containers. It's not that big a deal. It's just a waste of space. That's the main issue and stuff with it. But, you know, nobody says I have to put them in the right size containers. And this has few enough colors that I'm not going to have any problem keeping them in one tray. So, I've started listening to music again, guys. I've actually been putting on Apple Music on my Roku, and then listening to my music occasionally. I had really gotten away from doing that and hadn't really been listening to music except if I was in the car. So that's been really good for me, rediscovering my love of music. I sang. I was in a band in high school and my early 20s. And it's taken me back, guys. It's taken me back. I am a child of the 90s, so a lot of my playlist is bands from the 90s. But it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun doing that, listening to and sitting here diamond painting and singing. Some people might laugh at me if they were here. I don't know that my voice is as great singing-wise as it used to be. I'm way out of practice. So, but it's been good for my mental health. So that is what I need right now. I need a lot of good for my mental health. I did not put up an April month in review. The reason being, I only finished 2 kits and you guys saw them both. So I only finished Sleepy Owl from Meldell Crafts, the same artist that did this cow that I'm about to start. So, oh, come on, get out. And then I also finished a bunny from Art and Soul. And what was the other? I finished another kit. I did, what is it? It's not here. It's, oh, the teacher kit. It is, I actually have to call Hobby Lobby today because that's a gift that I need to take with me to West Virginia. And they've had it for 2.5 weeks now. So I need to call and find out if the stuff is ready for me to go pick it up. But I did post reviews on both of those kits. So, and I didn't feel it necessary to do one for Art and Soul since they are not around anymore. So yeah, but I didn't get anything else done. I have a lot of whips right now. I am working on 3 canvases for Just Breathe / Space Diamonds DP Along, which I am also participating in. It's a Bella Art de Nicole event. I am doing my first Mooney Made, the one that I unboxed in February with the stars. So I am working on that. Or did I unbox that in March? I can't remember. It's my first Mooney Made. I am also got kitted up Celtic Dragonfly from Diamond Art Club. That is the oldest premium diamond painting that I have in my stash. When I made my first purchase in 2023 from Diamond Art Club, I ordered Crows and Celtic Dragonfly. So that is the kit that I'm working on that one as well. I have 1 row of that done, 1 row of the Mooney Made done. Mind Adrift from Ever After, the new company I've been doing lots of sneak peeks for. There will not be one this week, but we will be back to new sneak peeks next week. We were just having issues with shipping and getting stuff out. So it's just, you know, there will be a 1-week pause. So no big deal though. We will be back. I have my mystery painting for Mystery Mania. I am down to 3 sections left. That will be completed this month. I have my temperature project, which I haven't done April yet. I do need to do that. I don't know if I'll get it done this week before I go to West Virginia. But if not, I'll do it when I get back next week, because I don't want to get really far behind. I have through March all done. I still have Sky Gleam. So that kit is a lot bigger. And so I will be continuing to work on that. And then I have my J-Wall. I am close to finishing the first panel. I have 7 sections left. So I will be working on that this week. My goal is to get 4 sections done this week. And then I can finish it off next week with the other 3. Okay, what is going on here? I am missing this sticker. And I had it. So where did it go? I didn't put it on the wrong container, did I? No. Okay. I had all my stickers. Oh, somehow it ended up on the back of the sticker sheet. Well, that's weird. Okay. I got it though. Shoo. I mean, it wouldn't have been a huge deal. I could have just made one, but it was just bizarre. So my goal for May, oh, I didn't even finish my mini set. I didn't even finish the safari animals. I got more of them done, but I think I still have 6 left. That is a bigger set. I think it's 16 animals. So, and I'm 2/3 of the way done. But I had a lot of days that I couldn't even diamond paint. I was so depressed. March was really hard, emotionally and mentally. And time just seemed to get away from me. So I'm really hoping that I can finish the Mooney Made, the Ever After, and the Celtic Dragonfly this month. Celtic Dragonfly will click off a box of, I said I wanted to finish 2 of my oldest kits. So, that I bought before June of 2023. So this will be the first. I got to look and see what, I'm not sure what other kits fall in that realm. Oh no. I'm thinking, am I going to be short? Oh no, I have another tray next to me. Okay. I also have Bovinity from Ever After. That's my downstairs kit. I haven't actually been downstairs, though, to work on it in a little while, so I need to do that. I have 2 full rows done, and I'm halfway through a 3rd row. There's 5 rows total, so hopefully I can finish that one as well. I've been doing just, you know, a lot bigger kits this year than what I have in past years. Or definitely more than I did last year. So it's just going to take a little longer. That is all. But, you know, they'll get done when they get done. I'm not going to force myself. I'm not rushing. I'm not trying to, you know, it's not a competition. It's not, oh, well, I need to get this done, so I have more than this person. You know, diamond painting is supposed to be relaxing, supposed to be soothing, you know, supposed to be positive for your mental health, not a overwhelming, anxiety-stricken, you know, ordeal. So I'm going to go with it. Let's see. I'm almost done here. So what is coming up on the channel? So we had the unboxing from Meldell Crafts and Diamond Art Studio UK. You will have this kit up video, kit and chat. Saturday, there is going to be a how to use washi or hot glue, which is best, video for putting in your multi-placers and other tips onto your pens. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I will have a video next week of how I am storing my specialty drills. Specifically, my crystals are being shown in that video, so that will come up the next week. I should be back to having sneak peeks next week. I have some other unboxings I want to do, and there's some other content that I'm thinking about. So lots and lots of things. Lots and lots of things. All right, guys. Well, I have that all kitted up. So we were able to put it all in one tray. Obviously, most of these colors would have been better in, you know, smaller containers, but you know what? You do what you can do. You do what you can do. So I am going to do the drawing for my sneak peek from last week. I unboxed and did a sneak peek of Slithering in Pink, where you were to leave a comment to name her boyfriend. And so I'm going to pause here real quick. I'm going to get my iPad with the wheel on it, and we're going to spin to see what Mr. Snakey, his new name is, and who is going to win a $10 gift card to Carissa's Crafty Corner. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I am here with all of our names that were given. There were 19 comments made with names. One person gave multiple, and I just took the first one that they had listed because it was just supposed to be one vote per person. So I put all of the names. We have Seamus, Bo, Cooper, Sydney, Shiloh, Rambo, Sammy, Simon, Sanjay, Trip, Luther, Nigel, Alexander, Scales. This should say Ka. Gotta love autocorrect. Fang. This should say Coop. I'm sorry. Coop, Copper, and Snooky. All right, guys, I'm going to shuffle them up. We're going to hit it 3 times, and here we go. Good luck, everybody. And his name is Scales. Thank you, Margaret, for giving us the name Scales. I will put up a community post for you to contact me via email, and I will get you your $10 gift card to Carissa's Craft Corner so that maybe you can get your own snake. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today in this kit up. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not already a subscriber, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really does help, and it is 100% totally free. I look forward to seeing you all in my event, Just Breathe, this month, and in my next video. And as always, guys, remember that kindness is free, and that without the darkness, we'd never get to see the stars. See you next time. Love y'all. Just breathe. Bye.